Have you ever heard of Uncombable Hair Syndrome? I didn't know about this, but it's actually a thing. Also known as spun glass hair. There are only 100 cases known worldwide. Just shows how rare this disease actually is. It's a rare genetic disorder causing your hair to be frizzy, extremely dry, and untamable. I hate all these words, especially with my afro hair, my curly hair, my African hair, my whatever you want to call it. The sounds too familiar, doesn't it? But there is a difference from our hair, normal afro hair, to this particular hair. It grows in all different directions. Here you go, this is what it looks like. Straight hair has a circular hair follicle. Those with curlier and kinkier hair, it becomes more oval. That's the slight difference. However, those with uncombable hair syndrome have a triangular hair follicle. So it's a different structure and texture. There's someone with alopecia. If you are struggling, find out which category you're in. All the pictures I've been seeing are blonde, white people, but it actually affects all races. However, it seems to be common with white people. It's usually characterized as silvery blonde or straw-colored hair, and it's straight up. Can you see? It's quite different. It stands out of the scalp and can't be combed flat, and has a triangular hair shaft, and the hair doesn't grow downwards. It grows out of the scalp in multiple directions. Most people think they're joking, but the mother's response is go and Google it. It actually exists. These people get bullied so much. It's horrible. Like this girl, this is what she said.
I have uncombable hair syndrome. When I was little, people always used to come to touch my hair, but now I'm older, I've set boundaries so people don't do it anymore.
A lot of the comments were based around the lack of maintenance or the way that it looked and presented, and it was uncombed and unbrushed, which wasn't actually true. It was just the best at the time that we were able to do with her hair without causing any further damage.
I'm most proud of that on my journey I can influence people to accept themselves.
It can also appear on black and brown hair. So black people, mixed race, different cultures can get this, not just white people. Is there a cure? No, there's no cure, but it usually disappears around the age of puberty. Are there any famous people with uncombable hair syndrome? Yes. Albert Einstein apparently had it, but other people say he just didn't have time to comb his hair because he was working so much. Fair enough, he's a clever guy, but I don't know. There are a few famous people that actually have this. What happens is the hair is extremely brittle. It breaks off easily and then stops growing. It also causes bones, teeth, and fingernails to be very sensitive and brittle. So hair isn't the only problem. The teeth, the nails, the bone density, like I would be worried about the teeth and the bones. The bones more than anything else, like your structure, will they be able to walk? The hair doesn't actually have a curl to it. It's just frizzy and brittle and dry. Another big problem with this is that there are no products at all made for these people. None. Whereas afro, curly, wavy, kinky hair, we are now having products that we can use. These have nothing, which makes it much harder for them as well. Obviously, they use our products and they try our products, but some people say it doesn't help. And those with spun glass hair have problems with speech and kidney issues, besides other problems. I feel for them, I feel for this girl. It's not easy. How about we be a bit kinder to everyone? How can bullying still happen in 2026? It happens a lot. Online, in school, everywhere. Fill the world with love and help each other. Everyone's struggling with something. No one's life is perfect. You are not alone. Thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? And why not hit that bell button so you're notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching Curls by Sharlene, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.